It's about 1:30-ish. February 8th, Thursday, 2018. Saw the doctor yesterday, finally. Who also said, based on the injuries you had, it shouldn't have taken 3 weeks to get to me. You should have been there on an emergency stat basis, which I try to do, but UCLA referral line just says we're too busy and keep calling back and can't leave a message. And it took me escalating it way high to admin, which took a couple of weeks, and then get the appointment scheduled and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, now I'm here and getting the appointment done yesterday to find out that it's a miracle, according to the doctors. And there were several experts who reviewed the files. And based on the video footage and the trauma room reports of the beating that I took, that by a miracle, Uncle Kurt will not need surgery as originally scheduled. This has healed like a miracle. This is healing like a miracle. That's healing like a miracle. And that's healing like a miracle. And they want to take a wait and see over the next month, the next 90 days. There may be, this time, no need for reconstructive surgery, although, according to the doctors, others would have needed. By some miracle, Kurt has been healing. Doctor healed myself. Of course, I also beat throat cancer by resisting them cutting and doing doctor healing things that I know work, and should really quit cigarettes. Do not do as I do, children. Is it no coincidence that as I clear up issues with the State Department to get passport and clearances and other things back in place, and passports certainly the way they wanted them. Oh, dear God. As the problem child, I can't reorganize the ordering of multiple identities. That's not allowed. So, anywho, sorry. I'm just finding this humorous. And then certain issues occur with another area of government where I get shortchanged on some matters, and then find out another government agency is involved in the shortchanging, and because of their ineptness, we'll get that hammered out at some point here quickly. I will get that extra money back you owe. You will pay retro plus interest. Unbelievable. And then, what's the matter with the FBI? That's a whole nother can of worms. And then, in passing, I bump into someone, no irony, of course, like several others that have happened I haven't mentioned yet. I meet someone and ask them a question about, hey, some lady who was flirting with me said, you're a dangerous man. What does that mean to you? And we talked about certain things. And then she told me what her dad did, which is office chief of signal with the U.S. military, very, very, very high level. And then her mom works at NSA with Google. Now, I've worked with NSA since the beginning. Google since the beginning. Only because the Department of Justice and the FBI put me in a position where I just had to help them with their technology in the beta team, which I've been in since the beginning. Thanks, Ed. And so I've always known that, and I didn't breach the security of that. Actually, that's been breached many, many, many times before me. But I guess when I'm a public figure, And then I talk about these things openly. That's where DSS, PII, and the State Department, the White House, and everything gets really nervous because people actually pay attention, I guess, when I talk about these things. They are true. Everything I've told you is true and very researchable. I don't deal in fiction. I don't have time for fairy tale stories. My life is real, and sometimes for most would have been real effing scary. Fear is a wasted emotion. If it's your time, it's your time. And if you blink at the wrong time, it's over. Trust me, I know. I've been on enough foreign missions and in federal prisons in foreign countries on life sentences. Yes, I did say life sentences. And no, I'm not delusionary. This shit really happened. It's classified. And for very high-level reasons, I know why. And people would have major stool samples if they knew why. Let's just say the land of the free and the home of the brave was a great concept. Unfortunately, it may have worked in the beginning, but it's gone rogue since. Justice is for just us who can afford us, and if not, you better get ready to cop a plea. Because you're going down. Whoever can hire the best liar wins. I did say liar, yes. Especially when you get to federal court. I've had experience with the Department of Justice where I've let them know of stuff going fraudulent in federal court, and they told me unless I could hire a better attorney that I would be stuck with that and to eat shit, and they wouldn't even consider the idea that my attorneys were part of the problem. And that they were lying knowingly on federal stuff. And got DOJ and them a lot of stuff out the back door, didn't it, boys and girls? If truth be told. See, Uncle Kurt was involved in the SSL technology that's used for credit cards with Treasury, Department of Justice, Secret Service, FBI, DOJ, University of Illinois, Microsoft developers, and a whole lot of people who jacked my technology, as well as voice over IP and every form of video streaming over the internet since inception, since dial-up. That's not a joke. That's real. I've also done more humanitarian missions, and according to the State Department, I'm the best patriot this country has ever known. Oh, joy. And that no one will ever know about what I've really done, except I know, and the people in the missions know, and they know, and others know, but no one will ever know. Whatever. Dream on, Aerosmith. You see, I am not government property. Never have been, never will be. I'm not property of any company, any private interest. I believe in a creator, not the one you've been taught on earth. I do believe in good and evil. I'm here for good, although some people think I'm evil. I've told people from day one, don't lie about anything, even the little stuff. I'll know that you have, and I could be your Armageddon. I'll also be the nicest guy you've ever met and have your back and take a bullet for you if you're always honest with me. Greater men than I have taken bullets for causes. I don't embrace the concept because I'm about peace and humanitarian issues. However, if it comes to him or me, what's it going to be? I know how that play already ended. This is Extinction Earthon, folks. Wake up. Google it. Statistical facts. They can always say plausible deniability and deny anything because, no, this wasn't secret. It's always been in public domain. You just have to know the right questions to Google. Ask direct questions. Not is Google part of NSA? Is Google NSA? Or is the White House Illuminati? Or does the Illuminati plan to genocide 7+ billion people? Yes, by 9/19/19. Georgia Guidestones, where it gives the 10 points on how they plan to do this stuff. and cut the world population down to 200 million. That means over 7.3 billion people are going to get kicked off the planet. Needless genocide for the selfish few who control the interest of the 1%. Man, you'll even see the Illuminati as it publicly invited me to join on my Facebook pages, which I've openly declined. I come from heritage of the Illuminati. I'm related to Kennedys, to Gardners, royalty, lords, and knights, and I've seen family documents that others haven't seen. And I've worked in high-level intelligence for decades. I was born into government and was made to consult with government most of my life. Some of it voluntarily, others I had no choice. Or let's say the choices were just bullshit. Anyway, I'm working on a concept for world peace. I'm still stupefied why I'm at the office chief of signal for DOD and NSA's daughter moments ago. And after we had talked for a while, some goon, obviously the protector, rolled up on me and said, "You're bothering them, walk away." Which I wasn't. She was stupefied when I shared certain things with her also. Fascinating. There are no coincidences. Oh my God, and as I'm talking about them, there they go, the two blondes that have high-level government connections that I was talking with. And just asked a simple question, what does it mean when a woman says you're a dangerous man? And they were giving me several definitions, and then when they found out what I do, they gave me a completely different definition. Fascinating. I think I'm gonna make that a random sample question. I'm gonna just videotape people randomly saying, "What does it mean when she says you're a dangerous man?" Anyway, I'm working on the concept for world peace. That's dangerous because they'll kick your ass. People who make wars, really, and who have this plan to get rid of a lot of people don't want people like me to get you to be aware of this or to help out in slowing any of this down or stopping it. Saying the 99% wake up that they feel you are basically useless on this planet and they will get rid of you, or sit by idly and let it happen and then you're part of the problem. If you want to be in the solution, join us at Disaster Relief Inc. Call me at 424-310-9718, 19 or 20. Leave a message. That's +1 for the U.S. And you can also write to Disaster Relief Inc. That's INC, like a corporation, at gmail.com. You can also find out more information by going to youtube.com. Look for our hidden channel by searching for Disaster Relief Inc. and you'll find a lot of stuff there. And you can also send your contributions to Disaster Relief Inc., which is an NGO, a non-government organization, working with governments around the world for humanitarian interests, clean air, clean water, clean food, holistic medications, alternatives for sustainable living, green technology, humanitarian rights. It's a non-profit NGO registered with the IRS in the state of Michigan. And so you can send your tax-deductible donations, art, scarves, things we can auction off to raise money for the Concert for World Peace, or cash donations are certainly appreciated. It's going to cost a lot to put on this Concert for World Peace, May 31st through June 6, 2019, from multiple global locations. That's what it's intended to be, and to be in 360 virtual reality broadcasts with entertainers, celebrities, people about green technologies, people on sustainable living, holistic rights, and alternative medications and cures and remedies, about fashion, about arts and entertainment, about the need to preserve all life forms on planet Earth and coexistence and getting along. I hope you'll join us on that path. I mean, hey, imagine if all the people in the world, you know the song, thanks John Lennon, greater people have taken their footsteps for causes. Why don't you be part of those greater people and join us in the Concert for World Peace? Thanks.